under 10 seconds left for Gretarsson. Not an easy choice right now. Does he bring this queen up to d5 with check? I think that's the temptation. In time trouble, you always want to give checks.
Absolutely correct. But Wesley not showing any progress so far. I think, I don't know what is like the practical thing to do. Maybe you just move a bunch of, make a bunch of random moves just to get up to 30 seconds and then figure out how you're going to go forward.
I'm thinking b5 at some point, even if it's a pawn sacrifice. It springs free a passed pawn. So king c7, queen c3 check, played. You can go queen c6 and then queen e5. So there's so many checks. I'm trying to see, when was the promotion? What move number was that? That was move 72. And we're on move 83. So the 50 move rule will have to have an eye kept on it.
Yeah, so Gretarsson, he's doing a good job so far. I still don't see what Wesley's trying here.
Yeah. And you see the king just shuffling. There's one check on f5.
But now, I mean, it's already like, for example, you could easily make a move like queen d4 and get cross-check. So you have to be super cautious.
And I'm curious when there might be a 3-time repetition, because the king seems to be going on the same squares, and the queen is going back and forth. Queen f4, king b7. There's queen f7 check. Queen c4. Maybe king b8. There's not a single check after that move.
Yeah, possible.
And then there's a threat of queen d8, queen c7.
Oh, yeah, gotta watch out for that. He sets it up in this way, but okay. Queen b3. Yeah, queen b3 is always a safe square. That's like a haven.
Yeah, you can play king b8 just to try to induce queen to c4, so you get that check. Okay, no, don't go to the c file. There's a check.
I think queen f3 is still fine, and he's back to b3, his home.
I feel like b5 might be played at some point, but that opens up even more checks against this king.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to do it. The thing is, a pawn is quite drawish, so that'll be more of a last resort, I think.
Okay, queen to b4. This queen has to escape. Don't go to d5. You blunder the a4 pawn. So you probably go back to d1. Keep this pawn in your sights.
Mm-hmm.
What he's thinking.
He's gone to c2, queen f4. Now, white can bring his king back. This is actually tricky. I think you do, though, right?
Here it comes. The king is running back. And that makes b5 just completely unattractive. So b5, the point was to spring free a passed pawn, but if that's your only pawn remaining, then you're never going to win any king and pawn in the game.
Yeah, he's checked on g4, and I think he wants king b7. Oh no, he goes queen d7 first, cutting off the king.
Queen d5. I think it's a draw, right? Isn't this king and pawn in game just a draw?
He's trusting it.
He played it. And that is good
technique. It is, yeah.
Grandmaster. Fantastic decision, because there's no more struggle after this move. If you know it's a draw, the game is just done. And queen c6 played. Clever try by Wesley, but doesn't matter. King c6, there's king back to d4, and they drew the game. It is over. And what a hold from Gretarsson against the Fischer random world champion. You see the crowd applauding him. And what a save in game one.
Yeah, nerves of steel there. I believe he was completely lost earlier in the game. We can check it on the other side. But yeah, that is, I feel like as the biggest underdog in this field, starting out with a draw is really important for him.
Oh, that's huge for his chances here, because Gretarsson, and we see the featured chats rolling in. Keep them coming, everybody. We love to hear your thoughts and your support for the players. Gretarsson, he is the local wild card. He is much lower rated than everybody else in the field, and yet he proved sturdy